Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I did a video just a little while ago. I think I called it "Is WarGaming Boosting Player Stats?" And in the game, there was a player that had not played the game for a number of years and decided to play again. And his first time back, he ended up having just a massive victory, the highest damage game played in an Object 705. Did you watch that video? And it turned out that he had been matchmaked with himself and 14 bots on his team and 15 bots on the enemy team. And I showed the game, and the guy did the highest damage total ever in an Object 705, tier 10. And in the post-game stats and in the team lineup, you could see that these were bots because they have the little tank symbol beside them that says they are bots. And when you look at the replay file, you can look up those names and try and find their statistics on Tomatoes GG or on the WarGaming site, and you realize that all the players in his game didn't exist. They don't exist. They were bot programs. Even without the little tank symbol, you can go into the replay file and look up the names and see if they're anonymized, see what the real name is in the replay file, and then look up their statistics, right? I do that when I do the game rigging cheater videos. And I looked at like a dozen, and none of them exist. And then the replay file, when loaded on World of Tanks replays, shows the little tank symbols, meaning bots.
Enemy armor is hit.
All right. And so my question was, well, how like they're not supposed to be bots at tier 10. Right. WarGaming has come out and told us that at the low tiers, especially on some low traffic servers like the Asian server, they supplement the matchmaking with some bots. So, for instance, if it's a non-high traffic time or server at low tiers, tier 1, 2, or 3. I believe 3 is what they said. I'm not exactly sure, but the low tiers, there may only be enough for 3 per side of real people or 5 per side. So what they do is they fill in the rest of the teams with bots, and you might have 10 bots per side and 5 real players. And you show some of those low tier games, and they're ridiculous, right? Just I've made some comedy videos where I've shown some of those games. Well, now I've noticed a phenomenon since this patch that it's obvious to me that the players that are playing the game, this guy here in the Concept 1B is Haren King. He's playing his Concept 1B, and he loaded this game, and he's very proud of his result. And in the caption of him loading it, saying, "I haven't played for years, and I decided to fire up World of Tanks again, and took my Concept 1B out. Wow, what an amazing game I had." And we're watching the game now, and it's obvious to me while watching the game that he has no idea what's going on. He's playing the game. Look how cautious he's being. He's calling help. He's playing the game as you or I would play the game, just very meticulously worried about enemies and other players shooting him back. And he's playing, right? He's playing a real game, thinking that this is the real game. And a Leopard PTA just shot him and bounced for 250. Did you notice that, guys? Take a notice of that. A Leopard PTA just shot him and bounced for 250, meaning the Leopard PTA has the stock gun. He shot him again now in pen for 276. Okay, so what?
Boom, baby.
Now he just took a shot which missed, but actually hit. That's besides the point. But a Leopard PTA with the stock gun. It's not surprising that there could be a Leopard PTA with a stock gun, but guys, the Leopard PTA is a bot. It's a WarGaming bot, as is this player, as is everybody in this game other than him. It's one thing to have a bot There's a bot with the stock configuration. There he is. Bounced another 250.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
And this player, from what I could do this. Just a second here. Now I've turned off the team lineup. This player, while he was playing the game, saw the players, the lineups, and there were no. Now look at the lineup. Look at the lineups on either side. You see the little tank symbols in front of all the names? Those were not there when he played.
Boom, baby.
Okay? When he was playing the game, he was focused on playing this game and trying his best and saying, oh, I'm having a pretty good game. I've got 4,500 damage. Ooh. No, he's playing the game legitimately. Not realizing at the time, but we do realize now,
Enemy is hit.
because something in the after loading this replay on World of Tanks replays, something in the replay file has flagged the fact that every other player, look at the lineups. Every other player playing is a WarGaming bot. All of them, 29. 29 bots. There's not even a real player counterpart to him on the enemy team. It's not even, one human per side and 14 bots to fill in the game. He's not playing on the Asian server. He's not playing on a low population server. He's not playing at 4:30 in the morning. He just hasn't played for a number of years. He hasn't played for a number of years, and he's taken this tank out. He said, wow, I haven't played for a couple of years, and boy, did I have a fantastic game. And he loaded the game because he was proud of his performance.
Enemy armor is hit.
Right? That's legitimately, guys. We're not making fun of him. Okay, Haren King, shout out to you for loading this game. I appreciate it.
Enemy is hit.
But he was legitimately fooled into believing that I'm doing the best I can, and boy, did I have a good game. I mean, he's calling help. Right? He's in the chat calling help, thinking, boy, I wish my teammates would move. He's playing legitimately, and he's farming this guy, and he's thinking, boy, I got really good DPM in my Concept 1, and I've bounced 2,000. My armor's holding up. He's legitimately playing the game, not unaware that he is in this game with 29 non-humans, provided courtesy of WarGaming, because he hasn't played for a long time, and he's a player, i.e. customer, that WarGaming wants
Enemy armor is hit.
to play again. Are you following this?
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. Right? He's thinking, oh, those guys are engaged with my teammates. I'm undetected now. He's racking up the damage. He's thinking, this is the best game I've ever had. I'm up to 7,713 damage. Just, doing really well. And now I found a couple of these that represent now the highest damage games ever played in certain tanks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
And I believe, I don't know this, I'm going to speculate now. I believe that the little tanks in front of the little tank symbols is an unwanted glitch. We're seeing that these are bots in the replay file, but he did not see this when he was playing. He did not see all these little... are you looking at the two lineups? The little... He was unaware of this. And when you look at the behavior of the... We're watching the replay here, right? I'm not doing commentary on the replay. But you're watching the replay, and you're watching where his teammates have gone. Look at the 50 TP. And you're just watching what's going on here. And sometimes when you play, you say, boy, these players are bad. You're like, Man,
They're 6 feet.
running away with his gun facing the wrong way, showing his rear. There's the PZ4 is coming now. He's going to load HE. You could play this game if there were no little tank symbols, no symbols beside the names that let you know they were bots. And you could convince yourself that, boy, these a lot of bad players in this game. You know, I'm a lot better than them. You could convince yourself that you're it's like, what is this guy doing? What's the PZ? Where's the PZ4 going? 2 of them. They're bots provided by WarGaming to make sure that this guy
Enemy is hit.
has a good gaming experience because he hasn't played for a long time. And so the questions I posed in the other video, I got some comments that said, oh, this is just a one-off, it's a fluke, it's a glitch, there must have been something going on, the server was down. No, because now I have many examples.
Enemy destroyed.
The question I asked, and I'll ask them again, is, well, why? I think we can understand why. The guy hasn't played for a couple of years. WarGaming wants him to have a good gaming experience, and the matchmaker said, yeah, here, have a good gaming experience.
Nice shot. We got him.
Whether you think that's right or wrong is besides the point. But the building on that is, well, if the matchmaker can do this for him, this is the extreme example. He hasn't played in years, and he's come back and taken the tank out and go, wow, what an amazing game I had. Oh, he's on fire. Wow, I'm so good.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
While his
We got
teammates
him.
weren't able to, like, his 2 bot teammates didn't take out the. You know, he's having this game. The matchmaker can do this for him because he hasn't played in years.
Gotcha.
So the building on that, the question is, what else is the matchmaker doing for, you know, all of us or you? If you've taken a week off, or if you're on a winning streak, you've won 17 out of your last 20 battles. Then what does the matchmaker do to you? Does it say, well, you've been winning a lot. You're having too much fun. Maybe you have bots on your team now. He's gonna cap now. He doesn't. What if you're on a losing streak? You know, you've lost 13 games in a row. All of a sudden, you flip to winning streak. Look at this. Look at the procession of bots now. And he, unaware, guys, unaware of what's going on, is just so happy that he's had one of the best games he's ever played. He hasn't played for a couple of years, and he goes, wow, what a performance. He doesn't know that he could scoot back and probably... The only reason the bots followed him into the cap, they're capping because they followed him. He doesn't know that he could go down there and kill the Object 705 and ST1. He doesn't know that, or he could have ended up with 14,000 damage. So unaware was he, guys, so unaware that he loaded this replay and said, QB, please. I guess he's not a Klaus Kellerman follower. He believes that this is such a good game, and he had such a fantastic display of his skill that QB should feature it. Concept, 10k damage, 10 kills, first time back. Read the caption here. I've been gone for a long time and decided to do a quick game in my concept, which particularly isn't my favorite tank in the garage, but for some reason I chose it. He gets a victory. He's on top with 11,709 damage, 10 kills, and every other player, if you look at the replay file, does not exist. It's a bot. This bot got 3 kills. And WarGaming lets him make 150,000 credits to boot. So guys, I stand by my clickbait title, which some of you said, right? Is WarGaming boosting people now? Klaus has a clickbait title. That's the question. Is WarGaming boosting people now? Is WarGaming manipulating the matchmaker to either enhance or diminish your gaming experience by, in this case, 29 bots at tier 10? Leave some comments. Let me know what you guys think. And WarGaming, you care to explain? Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you're enjoying the content. I appreciate it. I like seeing the channel membership numbers going up. And I will catch you guys on the next one.